You asked, so I'm sharing the honest truth about the curly girl transition journey. I'm going to show you my refresh method for days beyond wash day. I'm going to walk you through wash day, and I'm going to show you all of the products and accessories that I've been using to make this stage less ugly. For the most magical lifestyle tips, please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for when we upload new videos every single week. I am about 10 weeks into my own curly girl journey. We're in the transition phase, friends, and wow, is this ever a journey? And I shared in this video all about why I'm doing this, and it is for the health of my hair. Now, today probably wasn't the best day to film because today was a wash day, and I'm gonna walk you through all of that. Maybe I can show you some of the cuter accessories I use when I feel like my hair is being wild and unkempt, which is what I think it's doing now. These are the very real strategies that I am taking as my hair is transforming, and I will get into the ways that it's already made a difference. I feel like a little butterfly, like I'm in the chrysalis and I'm just waiting. I'm just working really hard to make my hair beautiful so I can emerge as a beautiful butterfly.
I'm a beautiful butterfly!
So as I shared before, my hair is a 2A to 2C curl type, literally depending on the day. Like you can see that there are some more defined curls on this side. I get way more of a pattern on top, and then my ends tend to fall straight, although these are much more curly than they were when we first started this process. This means that the products that I'm using literally cannot be heavy, because if I add anything too heavy into my hair when it's wet, it gets that gross, greasy look that I can't scrunch out. Wash days are a whole other thing. So I'll walk you through what I'm doing for my wash days, and then if you want a wash day video of me actually doing this, please let me know in the comments below. Though I recently found out that the current shampoo, conditioner, and hair mask, at least one of them that I've been using, they're not curly girl approved. I missed an ingredient on the list. So I'm not going to provide recommendations for those to you because I have some new research to do. But here's what I'm doing to help keep my curl pattern strong in the shower. I am washing twice a week, and I am using a microfiber cloth after I get out of the shower. The deal is that I have enough frizz naturally in my hair as it is. I do not need to add the texture of a towel to add frizz to my hair, because that's what happens. So that's why you're supposed to use microfiber, because it lessens the frizz. So I shampoo regularly. Like I add my shampoo to my hands, I put it in my hair, and then I put my head into the shower. This tool from Amazon, let me grab her. She's changed the game. I'm using a Curly Girl approved purifying cleanser shampoo once a month, and I'm doing that kind of like in the middle of the month because that is going to strip everything from your scalp basically. So in the meantime, with the other 2 washes that I'm doing on normal weeks, I'm using this little massager. It's from Amazon. I'll link it below, and basically I'm trying not to add any frizz right now, but you push this up against your scalp, these little nubbies, they're rubbery, so they like really work that lather in, because the rest of the week I'm like adding so much product to my hair that by the time it comes to showering, if I'm just using my hands, it literally doesn't lather. Like it's not enough action. So this is really helpful whether you're on a curly girl mission or not. I think this is a really awesome tool. It's super inexpensive and it feels nice. Self-care is important. So once the shampoo is rinsed out, and sometimes I do need to do this twice depending on the level of product buildup on my scalp, then I go in with the conditioner. So this is where the Curly Girl method changes for me. I flip my whole head upside down, I rake my hands gently through my hair. And yes, a lot of hair does come out because as part of this method, we aren't brushing on a daily basis. So I rake through gently and then I scrunch in my conditioner or my mask, depending on what I'm using. Some shampoo and conditioner sessions, like I will do a mask first and then shampoo and condition, and some shampoo and condition sessions, I will shampoo, then mask, and skip the conditioner. The mask I've really been loving that is approved is by Olaplex. So this is the number 3 hair perfector, and I saw people raving about this well before I had even started this journey. So this actually goes onto damp hair and then needs to sit before you shampoo and condition. It smells incredible. It smells like the Dolce & Gabbana light blue perfume to me, which reminds me of summertime. So you can use this once a week. You can use this 2 to 3 times a week, but it is only 3.3 ounces and it is expensive. So this goes like root to tip. You just let it sit for about 10 minutes or longer if you can. This has been really helpful. I'm like, you can see it a little bit here. Can you see that? A little more than halfway done. I've had this since December. So this will definitely be a repurchase for me. Once my conditioner is squished or the mask all the way in, that's when I do all the other things. I shave my legs, I wash and exfoliate my face, I clean my body. You know, you do all the things, you let that sit, and then you rinse it out with your head upside down. And then you squish, and then you squish, and then you squish. So I use the squish to condish method to get my conditioner in my hair to keep my curl pattern intact while my hair is wet. Once I am out of the shower, my head is still upside down, I apply my first product when my hair is soaking wet. So I found this product at Target and I really like it. This is the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic Curl Stimulator for kinky, curly, and wavy textures. So this is like a very sticky, it's kind of like a gel consistency. It's thick. So I use 1 to 2 pumps of this. I'll rub it in my hands. It smells really nice. And then while my hair is soaking wet, upside down, I scrunch this in, I scrunch this in, I scrunch this in. Now I will spend like a good amount of time, there's not very much on my hands right now, scrunching when my hair is wet. And then I put it up into my microfiber towel turban. I have found that 3 pumps of that makes my hair really goopy. So it's like between 2 and 2.5 pumps is the sweet spot. So I only use that on wash days when I am immediately soaking wet hair out of the shower, and then up into the turban it goes. Now, from here, I want to get into refresh days. You are going to see some B-roll of me actually doing a day 2, and I call it day 2 even though it's technically days 2, days 3, and days 4, but I do the same process every single day. There's 2 sides of the coin here. I found for me that refreshing my hair in the morning is actually easier than trying to preserve it while I'm sleeping. I am also an air dryer person. I would love to diffuse, but I get up so early that diffusing tends to be very loud. Also, if you have a good diffuser recommendation, will you list it below? Because the one I have, I kind of hate. So the first thing that we're gonna do is this is just a glass water bottle that is probably meant for a cleaning solution. I think I got this from the Grove. I did, the Grove, as if I live there. This is from Grove Collaborative when I had a subscription model with them, and it's definitely supposed to be for cleaning solutions, but it's pretty and it kind of matches like that navy blue aesthetic of my house. So this is what I use. And full disclosure, I normally do this before I do my makeup, when I'm in my bathrobe, so that if things get wet, it doesn't matter. And my hair takes a crazy amount of time to dry. It is super porous, I'm learning. So I tend to do this first because of the length of time. I don't normally wet the tops, like the root, but I might. I look like a lion. Okay. This is not a situation where I want my hair to be damp. I like it to be wet, wet. Do you hear that? That gross sound? That's what we want. And then I scrunch along the way without any additional product on my hands, just to say, good morning, curls. Remember what you're supposed to be doing. So the refresh process takes me about 15 minutes if I'm taking my time. Now, if I'm going to work and I'm rushing out the door because I get up very early, I'm probably spending less than 10 minutes doing this, but I also don't diffuse most days. I'm an air dryer. So, okay, take a look at the difference between the side that's been wetted and then just this side. So if I left this like this, eventually it would turn into this. So that's why we need to add additional product, but just water really does help on that same day. I'm not a huge product person for my hair, and I think that's probably how I ended up with such damaged hair to begin with, was that I wasn't taking care of it with heat protectants and things. So this is the just spritz down with water refresh. You can also do this upside down, but I have a really, I have some very aggressive cowlicks. So doing it upside down doesn't always help. So as I've shared in previous Curly Girl videos and in my reels on Instagram, the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Curl Activating Mousse is one of my favorite products and has been for years. I did not know it was Curly Girl approved until semi-recently, like when I started this process. I like the way it smells. It reminds me of vacation because that's usually the only time when I would leave my hair natural. It does leave a cast, that like scrunchy hard cast in my hair when it dries, but that's okay because then we just scrunch it out. So I'm actually going to go in with some Damage Remedy. It's kind of like a conditioner just for my ends, because I am still trying very hard to repair them. I did have a little cut. I had a little haircut just to get off some of my very damaged ends, and these ends, fresh ones, seem to be faring a little bit better. So if you were going to diffuse, now would be the time to go in with that. I am not, and you will see me later with dry hair. So the product really does depend on what day and what my hair needs. My two go-to products for refresh, Not Your Mother's Curl Talk. Now this whole line is Curly Girl approved. I think I'll probably be purchasing the shampoo, conditioner, and mask that go with this. But my other favorite is the Kristen S. Now both of these are from Target. The Kristen S, some of her products are Curly Girl approved. This one is, and some are not. This is the Weightless Shine Curl Defining Jelly. Now I started using this about 2 weeks ago. This makes a difference in, like, I actually got 2 compliments this week on my hair. Not on wash days, on like day 2 days. I got 2 compliments. So that hasn't happened since December because I feel like my hair mostly looks crazy during the week, which is where the accessories come in. So I will pick, if I'm looking for something stronger holding, I'll go with the mousse and then it'll get that crunch and I'll scrunch it out after it dries. Or if I'm looking for something that I just need less frizz, more definition, I will go in with the jelly. Now I am sure that there's some magic combination of like doing both of these that I just don't know about. Please help me, put it in the comments below. I would love to know, like, can I mix these? Is there a product that I'm missing? Is there a Curly Girl Holy Grail product that you swear by? Please share this knowledge, friends. Put it in the comments. I need to know. One of the tricks I have found to lessen my frizz is to not touch my hair until it is entirely dry. I'm so tempted every day to like scrunch as my hair is drying, but that only adds frizz for me, especially right now in winter months. Like, I'm super hopeful for the summer months here on Cape Cod where we have a little bit more humidity to let my hair just like naturally use that to its advantage. But in this super dry winter air, the frizz is so real. Perhaps prior to just this journey, I always wore my hair down. Like, I parted it in the same way for years. I know I'm not a middle part person. I'm so sorry, Gen Z. I can't do it. I can't do it. Since we've started this journey, I've found that there are days where I feel like I need to pull my hair back. So you already know I love a headband. But there are some new things that I've also fallen in love with. These little clippies, I have one that's kind of like a tortoisey shell, and I have a black one. Black is not really my go-to, but I've just been using this to pull back like pieces of my hair in a very casual way when I'm home from work. If I'm even working out and I know I'm not gonna be super sweaty, like if I'm doing an ab workout, I'll just pull my hair out of my face so that it's not on my skin while I'm doing something. It also doesn't leave dents. So if I wanted to wear my hair down later that day or even the next day, this is going to help me be able to do that. Also purchased this big gold barrette from Kristen S. So this is like a more elevated version of a ponytail. Again, you could do this half up, you can pull it all the way down, and you could even pull it down further, and it came with this one too, which I love. If you had thicker hair, my hair is pretty thin, although it is improving in thickness, then you could easily do more with these. Like you could do a full side up. That could be cute. She could be cute. And I have smaller versions for like a half up day. I have some pearl clips just to like do a little side sweep, get these pieces off the front of my face. I used to love wearing my hair like that. And then something I found really interesting is that you put your hair in a ponytail, like you just pull it back into a pony, which I don't do very frequently, right? Or even like a low bun. And then this little pearl guy hooks onto the elastic. I'm doing a really bad job showing you. So then on your little chic pony, it just looks, you can't really see the elastic, you just see the pearl, which I think adds such a layer of sophistication to a basic ponytail. Now my two favorite go-tos, the ones I bring to school and use on an almost everyday basis, are hairpins. I know you think this is sponsored by Kristen S. And girl, if you are watching, please help a sister out. These are the rose gold Kristen S hairpins. Now for a long time, she only had the big ones, and they come 2 to a pack. So I have the huge ones, but then she came out with the minis. So I've been experimenting with both. I can do this, you can do this, okay? Follow along. We're just gonna grab our hair at the base of our neck. We're gonna wrap it into a messy low pony, and then you're just gonna basically like wiggle this in. Done. Okay, so I was doing this with like pencils at school, and then I was like, oh, let's get fancy and do it with some hairpins. So I also like the little one too. Just so easy. And yes, you can do this in a fancier and chicer way than what I'm showing you. But if you're just looking to like get your hair off your face and you don't want to put it in a hair elastic, because I'm trying to kind of stay away from hair elastics due to the breakage situation, hairpins might be the way to go. They're really cute, they're stylish, they're inexpensive, and they're easy to use. So thank you so much for being here as a part of this curly girl journey. As I said, I would love to know about what you know, what I'm missing, what questions you have, and if you want to keep seeing updates about my curly girl journey as it progresses, because I do think it's better than when it started, and I'm hoping, 10 more weeks from now, it's even better than where I am now. Before you go, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, and we will see you next week. Goodbye, everybody. I hope you have a magical week.